Hi everyone, Matthew here, and today's lesson is going to be a new rhythm. That's right, and the rhythm we're going to learn is called Takatawa. Takatawa. It's a really common rhythm for Didge, and it's going to incorporate our drone, our harmonics, and get us ready to circular breathe. So, with that being said, let's get started. So we're going to split the rhythm down the middle, and we're going to work on the first two beats, and that will be ta and ka, like taka, taka, taka. And here we're focusing on the consonants of T and K. And we're going to try and figure out where the tongue sits when we say each of those consonants. Let's start with T. Go t, t, t. Make that t, t, t sound. And really feel where the tongue sits. T, 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 t. Like the tip of the tongue hits the back of your front teeth. That t, t, t. Exactly. Now, where does the K sit? Try to say k, k, k. It's like the middle of the tongue hits the roof of the mouth, that k, k, k. And when you put them together, you get this t, k, t, k, t, k. Almost like this front, back, kind of seesaw with the tongue. So now that we know how to make the sounds, let's apply them to the Didge. So the first one we'll work on is the T. And what we're going to do is make an aw drone like this. It's very straight, clear, consistent. And we're going to add those T's in there like ta, 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 just like this. Perfect. Now that when you get that a few times, we can move on to the K, as in ka, 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 ka. That same ah drone, just with K's this time. And it'll sound like this. Now, oftentimes, the K is a little bit harder to get than T. But that just might be because your muscles aren't worked up just yet, so keep practicing, strengthening that drone, and you'll really, really get it. So now that we have taka, let's move on to the second half of ta-wa. And wa is very interesting because this will be the beginning of you learning to circular breathe. This is the primary function. So I'm going to cover circular breathing in another video, but here we're just going to get the mechanics of it. So for the wa, what we're going to do as an exercise is we're going to fill our cheeks up with air, like big chipmunk cheeks, like exactly. So as they're filled, we're going to squeeze the air out almost like we're squirting water out of our mouth, kind of like this. It's important to note that we're not using the diaphragm to push the air out. That's just from the cheeks. So once you run out of air, you're done, and that's perfect. So now we have the mechanics of the wah. Let's put it into the rhythm. And this is what we call a fill squeeze, or a bounce breath. And fill squeeze kind of looks like this. Remember, we're puffing the cheeks out and then squeezing, so we get those two beats. And when we incorporate that into a rhythm like ta-wa, we can fill on ta, ta, and fill the cheeks, and then we squeeze on the wa. And together, it looks like this. Exactly, so you fill on the ta, and squeeze on the wah. And a little bit faster, it sounds like this. So definitely work on it slow, getting the ta to fill properly and getting the wah to squeeze properly. It's not about speed here, it's about quality. So now that we've worked on taka and tawa, let's put it together in one big rhythm for taka tawa or taka fill squeeze. Just like that. So we're going to try it real slow, and I'm going to do it in chunks, and you can play along with your didge, or you can just say it and just make the motions. So let's try it. Taka tawa, taka fill squeeze. Just like that. So let's try it a little bit faster in the same chunks, like this. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and the little bell icon. That'll let you know the next time I upload a video and we can start learning together again. Peace.